Check this shit out.
This is part one on how I got tried by these DL men. So to start off, I moved to Atlanta last year coming from the West Coast. And I always heard stories about how these DL men be having full-on wives and full-on families, but they still be on the down low. Now you would hear about this type of stuff on the West Coast, but at the end of the day, they were all rumors. Some of the stuff never came out as truth. There were rumors, like you heard about it, but it was never full-on truth. So me being new to this city, I wasn't blind to the fact, like people tell me all the time, but like I personally never seen this shit. I was just like, hey, like it came to a point where they said that's part of like the Atlanta culture. Like it's part of y'all culture that niggas is on the DL. That's fucking wild.
Man, I feel like the little homie right here on the goddamn fence. Cause everybody in the world know that Atlanta is the most rainbowiest city on the goddamn US map. A single man that's moving to Atlanta is only looking for two goddamn things. He looking for another man or that goddamn package that they passing out real bad out there right now. Why would you want to move all the way from the goddamn west side to Atlanta unless you trying to taste the rainbow? Carry on.
But anyways, where I got tried at was at the gym. One of the homies came to visit and we ended up going to the gym. So we get our little workout in or whatever, and before we leave, I'm like, hey bro, I'm finna go ahead in the sauna for like 15, 20 minutes so you can just chill at the cafe and shit while I'm done. So mind you, before I go in the sauna, I've never been the type to go like full on butt ass naked. You know how some people be in the sauna, they just be in there with their towel or whatever. No, like me, I just take my shirt off, have the sweats or shorts, whatever I'm wearing, maybe take off my shoes, but that's that. So I hop in the sauna, shirt off with my sweats on, and you know, shit's normal at first. You know, everyone's in there chilling, some people on their phone, like, you know how the sauna is, like, no one's really talking up in there. It was normal until I fucking sneezed. So as soon as I sneezed, you know, a couple people said, bless you, the norm, and then this one nigga had to take it to the extreme. This dude gonna look at me and say, bless you, cutie. A grown man told me in the sauna, and he's in nothing but a towel, bless you, cutie. I damn near lost in the fucking sauna. I'm saying, what the fuck? He said, you never seen the show Friends? I said, nigga, I ain't your motherfucking friend. Why the fuck would you call me cute? I'm tripping in this sauna. I'm going off on bro, like cussing this nigga all out, his name and shit. Cause like, bro, like we in the sauna, you butt ass naked, you call another grown man cute?
Now, do he look like he went off? He looked curious. First of all, as soon as you get off the plane in Hartsfield, Atlanta, Jackson Airport, you know exactly where you at. They got them rainbows all in the goddamn airport working at the goddamn Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. I wouldn't be in no goddamn sauna with my clothes off. I'd be in that bit with a blicky and a goddamn bulletproof vest, fully dressed. Carry on.
So before this shit can get any further, I just left, got my shit, and just walked up out of there. To this day, I have not been back to that gym, but that was like first time I got tried. All this DL shit is fairly new to me. Like I want to say we didn't have it on the West Coast, but I never experienced it as much as I experienced it living out here. Since I was fairly new to the city, I wanted to connect and reach out to hella people out here just to say, hey, this is what I can do. And, you know, I'm a videographer that moved to the city and shit like that. Reached out to hella entrepreneurs, hella businesses, hella gym owners. And one gym owner actually gave me a chance to shoot in his gym. I'm not gonna say what gym, but I was shooting at this gym fairly often, and how we exchange content, we had a shared album. So the shared album was, if he wanted me to edit some content, he'll put it in there. When I was done editing it, I'll put it in the shared album. I'll send it to him, review it, shit like that. And you know in the shared album that whatever I put in there, you can see, and whatever you put in there, I can see. That is an important detail that we'll come back to later. But fast forward, I think 5 to 6 months of me living out here, I'm shooting for this personal trainer out here, and we're just shooting content because he wanted to boost up his social media. So in the middle of him training, I'm trying to take an Instagram video of me recording him working out so I can post on my story. So typically when I post videos, I film it on my camera, and then I scroll up to the camera roll, and then, you know, that's how I post it. So right when I went to go post it, I went to go albums to go find the right video, I seen some shit that no grown ass man should never fucking see. So as I click on the albums tab and I see the shared album that we have, I see this nigga, the gym owner that I'm filming for, full butt ass naked with his meat in his hands. I just seen the thumbnail. On my mama, I did not click on the video. On my mama. Like, I did not click on the video.
Now he lying his ass off. He was in there watching them goddamn Jim Rainbow flicks. And his boss trying to turn his ass out. That video was a test. And depending on how he responded, gonna determine what Rainbow Jim do next. Carry on.
So I started tripping out at the fucking gym. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This nigga got me fucked up. I'm tripping. The homie I'm filming is like, yo, is like everything good? Like, what's going on? I'm like, man, this gym owner trying to fucking try me. Like, what the fuck? And mind you, like, living in Atlanta, they always tell me, like, these DL men will accidentally send you some shit just to see if you like it, and then, you know, they just carry on from there. They always move with, like, everything is with intent. I'm tripping out. I'm telling them, like, yo, like, this nigga just uploaded a fucking meat vid to our fucking shared album. Like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga tripping. Again, it is a shared album, so whatever you upload to there, I can see. Whatever I upload in there, you can see. So there's no, like, he accidentally didn't, like, no, like, he meant to do that shit.
Boss man D-Lo think you sweet. I wonder who you work for. Is it Saucy Santana or Messy C? Is he got a beard and some long nails? Or do he walk around with a BBL? Which one you work for? Cause clearly you on the menu. Carry on.
So instantly I text him. I'm like, hey bro, like, what the fuck you just upload to the shared album? I ain't gonna lie. I triple, quadruple, quintuple, however many texts. I sent this nigga like hella texts because you wouldn't answer the phone. I was going off when I'm like, yo, you need to answer the phone. Like, bro, like, what the fuck you got going on, bro? That shit hella weird. So I'm tripping off. I call my homie Faz. I'm like, hey, yo, bro, like, you ain't believe what just happened. Because we used to go to this gym a lot to shoot content for him. I was like, hey, bro, like, out of respect for me, bro, we can't go to this gym no more because this is what this nigga just did. After that day, I blocked him, unfollowed him on Instagram, deleted the shared album and all that shit. Because, like, why would you try me? You know what I mean? But I do give that situation of me getting tried twice as motivation because they said a lot of these DL men like the skinny dudes or whatever, and I just use that as motivation to get in the gym because I don't want to get got. So if I'm not skinny, I can't get got. So anyways, those are the 2 times I got tried in Atlanta. I haven't been tried since. Like, I'm traumatized by both of them shits. Like, I don't even want to look at people the same or none of that shit.
Man, this shit hilarious. Dude say he in the gym working out trying to get big so no other dude take his donut hole. Now, if you do film work, film is your passion, and they shoot movies out there in California. LA is your destination, not no goddamn Atlanta. That's why this goddamn story just don't sound right to me. It sound like you was curious and on the fence, and you done bit off more than you could chew. One thing about the Rainbow men, they know who with the shits, they could tell, and they also know who not to play with. Something about you made them think that they could try you. Maybe you was a little bit too nice. Now, do y'all think he deleted that goddamn shit in that shared album? Or do you think he saved that and watched it later? Or do y'all think it was a mistake by the boss man D-Lo? Or was it intentional? What you would have did if your boss sent that shit to you? I would have sued. Comment below and let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share this video. We the business.